Are you losing marks in your IELTS writing without even knowing it? So many students make simple grammar mistakes that can lower their score by 1 or even 2 bands. In today's video, I am going to show you the 10 most common grammar mistakes to avoid and exactly how to fix them. So your writing task 1 and task 2 essays can finally reach that band 8 or 9 you've been dreaming of. Make sure you stick with me until the very end, because I'm going to share a bonus tip that most students don't know, and trust me, it's an absolute game changer for your grammar clarity. Hey everyone, welcome back to Zubair IELTS. If you're new here, my name is Zubair, and I create lessons to help you score high in IELTS speaking, writing, and vocabulary. Today, our focus is all about grammar in IELTS writing. Even small mistakes, like missing articles or using the wrong verb tense, can cost you big points with the examiner. But don't worry, we're going to fix all of that today, step by step. Ready? Let's get started. First up, mistake number 1, subject-verb agreement. This is a classic, but it's so important. Your subject and your verb must always match in number. For example, a common mistake is saying, the data shows that many students struggle, but the word data is actually plural. So, the correct version is, the data show that many students struggle. Here's a quick tip. Always identify the subject of your sentence first, and then choose the correct verb to match it. Examiners notice this basic mistake immediately, so getting it right is a quick win. Moving on to mistake number 2, incorrect articles. Those tiny words, a, and the can be so tricky, but they are crucial for clear writing. I often see sentences like, I visited a Taj Mahal last year. Because the Taj Mahal is a specific, unique landmark, you must use the correct. The correct sentence is, I visited the Taj Mahal last year. A simple tip to remember is to use the 4 specific, known things in a or an IV general, non-specific items. It's a small detail that makes a big difference in how natural your writing sounds. Mistake number 3 is using the wrong verb tenses. Mixing up the past, present, and future can really confuse your reader and make your essay hard to follow. For instance, you might write, last year, I visit London and I will see museums. This is all mixed up. The action happened in the past. The correct sentence should be, last year, I visited London and saw museums. My tip for you is to always keep your tenses consistent within the same time frame you're describing. If you're talking about the past, stay in the past. Next, let's talk about mistake number 4, plural and countable, uncountable nouns. This is a huge one for IELTS. A very common error is saying something like, many informations are available online. The word information is an uncountable noun, so it doesn't have a plural form and you can't use many with it. The correct way to say this is, much information is available online. Remember this simple rule. Use many with countable nouns, like books or students, and much with uncountable nouns, like information, advice, or water. Alright, mistake number 5 is preposition errors. Using the wrong preposition can make your sentences sound unnatural and awkward. A classic example is, he is good in English. While it might seem logical, the correct phrase is, he is good at English. My best advice here is to learn prepositions as part of common phrases. Create flashcards for phrases like interested in, dependent on, or good at. Pure memorization really helps lock these in. Let's look at mistake number 6, sentence fragments. A sentence fragment is an incomplete sentence that's missing a subject or a verb. For example, writing just because online learning is convenient. This isn't a full sentence. It's a dependent clause hanging on its own. To fix it, you need to connect it to a main clause. The correct sentence would be, online learning is convenient because it saves time. Always double-check that your sentences have both a subject and a verb to express a complete thought. On the flip side of fragments, we have mistake number 7, run-on sentences. This happens when you join too many ideas together without proper punctuation or connectors. For example, online classes are useful. They save time. Students like them. It's just too much in one go. You can fix this by using connectors like and, but, or because to join the ideas clearly. A much better version is, online classes are useful because they save time, and students like them. This makes your writing much easier for the examiner to read and understand. Now for mistake number 8, using the wrong word form. This is about choosing the right type of word, whether it's a noun, verb, adjective, or adverb. A common error is something like, he did a quick analyze of the problem. Analyze is a verb, but here we need a noun. The correct sentence is, he did a quick analysis of the problem. A great tip is to learn common word families. For example, analyze verb, analysis, noun, analytical adjective. Knowing these forms will dramatically improve your grammatical accuracy. Mistake number 9 is misusing comparatives and superlatives. This often happens when students try to intensify a comparison. For example, you might see, this is more better than that. But better is already a comparative form of good. You don't need more. The correct way to say it is simply, this is better than that. The tip is to remember that you only use more plus an adjective for longer adjectives, like more beautiful or more interesting. Don't double up on your comparatives. And finally, mistake number 10, using informal language. Remember, IELTS writing is an academic test. You need to use formal language in both Task 1 and Task 2. Avoid slang and overly casual phrases. For instance, writing "kids love this stuff" is too informal. A much better, more academic sentence would be, "Children, enjoy these activities." Always aim for a formal, objective tone. Think about how you would write in a university paper. Okay, as promised, here is the bonus tip that can instantly boost your score. The secret that most students overlook is this: properly checking your grammar during the proofreading stage. I'm serious. Taking just 1 or 2 minutes at the end of your writing time to carefully review your work can save you 0.5 to 1 band instantly. As you read, actively look for these 10 mistakes. A great technique is to underline any sentences that feel a bit tricky or complex and ask yourself, does this sound clear and grammatically correct? Don't skip this final check. So there you have it. Now you know the 10 most common grammar mistakes that lower your IELTS writing score on. More importantly, you know how to avoid them. If you're going to apply these tips in your next essay, I want you to comment below right now. Grammar fixed. Let's make a commitment to improving. If you found this video useful, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more IELTS writing, speaking, and vocabulary lessons every single week. Remember, good grammar equals a higher score. Practice daily and watch your band improve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.